Well, I'm just listening with open-mouthed what Jeremy Corbyn had to say about what he's done to stamp out anti-Semitism in the Labour Party, because I'm afraid it's a complete failure of leadership, what's happened in the Labour Party with anti-Semitism.
We should discuss the victims that are there because of what Epstein was doing. And I think there are very, very serious questions that must be answered, and nobody should be above the law, but the primary position ought to be the proper treatment of those people who are victims of the most appalling behaviour by apparently Epstein and many others.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr Johnson.
I think all our sympathies should be obviously with the victims of Jeffrey Epstein.
Because of what Epstein was doing. The proper treatment of those people who are victims of the most appalling behaviour by apparently Epstein and many others.
Thank you very much.
And say that tomorrow evening it will be my pleasure and my honour to host an event in Parliament where our friends from Hezbollah will be speaking. I'd also invited the friends from Hamas to come and speak as well.
Let's give it up for Jeremy Corbyn! Thank you, friends. Thank you for inviting me here today, and thank you all for being here today, Al-Quds Day, in solidarity with the people in Jerusalem and the people all over Palestine. If you look at the map of Jerusalem, 10 years ago you saw fields and the occasional forest and Bedouin living peaceably. Then you saw construction sites, then you saw camps, then you saw roads, then you saw occupation, then you saw apartheid being introduced all over the West Bank of Palestine.
I was there when the wreaths were laid. That's pretty obvious. There were many others there who were witness to that. I witnessed many other people laying many wreaths.
Did you lay the wreath?
I laid one wreath along with many other people in memory, as I've said, of all those who died in the awful attack in 1985. A wreath was indeed laid by some of those who attended the conference of those that were killed in Paris in 1992.
Were you involved in that wreath laying?
I was present when it was laid. I don't think I was actually involved in it.
Well, I'm just listening with open mouthed what Jeremy Corbyn had to say about what he's done to stamp out anti-Semitism in the Labour Party, because I'm afraid it's a complete failure of leadership, what's happened in the Labour Party with anti-Semitism.
Epstein and many others.
Thank you very